So this is Hugh. He was an indie wrestler until he ruined his career in one night. After the stress his company was putting on him, he lost all self-control and ended up attacking multiple people backstage. After that, Hugh was swiftly fired and never to be heard of again. Just another dead career, never making it off the ground. But Hugh had one more plan under his sleeve. This is Hugh's brother, Bubba, and he's been training night and day to become the best wrestler he possibly can. You see, watching his brother ruin his life lit a fire in him, so they devised a plan to become the greatest wrestling family ever known. This plan seemed impossible at times, but we powered through it. This is Operation Save My Brother Jazz. Our first order of business is to kill our debut fight to get people's eyes on us. And with all this intense training Bubba's been doing, there's no way this should even be a challenge. But the coach had a few words for me before the match.
This is where your story starts, Bubba Jazz. You didn't think you'd be starting at the top, did you? You'll have to learn the ropes here each week before a major promotion even considers offering you a contract. For some people, it never happens, while others wish it never had, because they end up back here, bro. Be careful what you sign up for, because there'll be a lot of promoters trying to take advantage of you. Anyway, let's see what you've got before we see how far you'll go.
And with the new coach's final words to me, the bell rung for my first fight, and I was ready to put the wrestling world on notice. Buddy, let go of my— oh my— is that a crack? Oh my god, he just broke my fucking leg. Holy— let me go! Let me go! Anyways, other than a few moments, I completely dominated my opponent and had an amazing debut, winning my first ever match. Bubba, I'm not gonna lie, I think you might have shattered every single bone in your body after doing that flip, but we still won, so it was worth it. So after this fight, me and my opponent had a very awkward long hug. Like, very long for some reason, I don't know why. After that impressive debut, every indie wrestler's dream was finally happening. Bubba went backstage and he went into the office and he got a contract offer from a promotion wanting him to be on their show. This is just edging us a little closer to our master plan of bringing Hugh back to wrestling. We'll talk more about that a little later. But for now, I signed that contract without even reading the terms out of pure excitement, and that might have been a big mistake. Well, you see, I signed up to be enhancement talent, and in simple terms, I'm gonna be getting paid to lose matches on purpose, which doesn't sound that bad because I'm finally gonna be getting paid. But on the other side, it's gonna be impossible to build a career after losing every single match. This one simple mistake might have ended my career early and stopped my plan from bringing my brother back. But there's no time to complain. I already have my first match coming up, and I have to make the most out of it since I have to lose it. Man, you know, this doesn't seem that bad. At least I'll try not to get hurt. Why the is there a cage? I thought we were wrestling. Hello? Yup, as if things couldn't get any worse, the organization I signed up for is a MMA company, dude. Bro, put me— oh my god, my neck. Conor McGregor just paralyzed my neck and he just jumped on my back. You can't make this shit up, dude. While the match, I did way better than I thought I would, but you know, in the end, I still got f***ed up because it's an MMA match and I'm a wrestler, so I definitely lost, and I think Conor McGregor actually broke my arm too. After the match, my popularity went down and I somehow lost money, but I have no time to complain. I have a press conference to get to.
Bubba Jazz, could you start us off on how you intend to cope with slam dunk?
I can't believe I have to sit here all my time talking about an empty-headed dumb like slam dunk. It's plain to see that I'm a bigger man than Bubba Jazz, and you're going to find that size does matter. Wait, what? Are we talking about wrestling? So I was reading over my contract again, and I noticed a little loophole. You see, it says I'm only getting paid to lose matches, not that I'm forced to lose matches. So technically, I could go on and win matches, but I just won't get paid. I don't know how that will go in the long run with, you know, having a place to live, but it could work for now. So I decided I was gonna win this match and show the wrestling world what they've been missing. Oh my god, let me go. Yo, bro, let me get— all right, watch when I get up, bro. You're dead. You're actually gonna die. I got you. You really thought it was sweet, huh? Oh my god, I didn't even know this man had this move. Nah, cause you thought I was playing. Let me get up here real quick. Hold up, wait a second. Yo, my mans! Yo, bro, why are the ref's pants so bloody? Holy sh— As the match went on, we had a pretty entertaining fight, you know. It was pretty obvious who the better wrestler was, so I finally came up on top and won my first match. Winning that match might have been a mistake. On the bright side, I did gain more followers, but now the boss man essentially told me people don't care about me, so I have to get my popularity up before he fires me. I don't know if this is payback for me winning a match, but now this plan is seeming impossible. So now I have to win these upcoming matches, or I'm cut. The only small problem— well, I wouldn't say small— my upcoming match is against a sumo wrestler. I tried to get in his head during my promo before the match to see if that could help me win, but yeah, the match really didn't go as planned. Obviously not because of my skill, but because of the clear size difference. Now it looks like I might actually get cut from the company. And when I thought things couldn't get any worse, my boss asked me to change my entire persona to get more views. I told him no, respectfully, that would change my entire character. And he basically told me I didn't have a choice. So now I'm Sebastian Slobber, and I got invited to the Joe Rogan podcast. Now I have this amazing opportunity and I look like a meth head. Well, I looked like one before, so I don't know why Joe Rogan was so upset at me. I don't know if I bumped into him, but instead of interviewing me, we ended up fighting in the studio, and I think I broke a lot of equipment. I'm in depth now. With all the stress that was put on Bubba from his entire persona getting changed to him only having 2 more fights to hit his goal or he'll be fired, he turned down a very dark path. He waited for his boss to show up on the train station right before his upcoming fight and tried to push him onto the tracks. But like everything he tries, he failed horribly and got hit in the head by a moving train. Now he has to show up to his next fight on life support. And show up he did. Even when coming close to death, Bubba still hasn't given up and he showed up to win. Yeah, that's me laying there after almost losing my life to a knockoff Holly Holm. Bubba laid there so long I genuinely thought he died or something, like he wasn't moving. Look at him. And this fight turned me into a heel who's despised by fans. So I went home that night out of ideas, just letting time fly by, knowing tomorrow's gonna be my last fight ever. And my dreams were stumped by a guy that made my life a living hell for the past month. Bubba woke up that morning and hit the bar to relieve some stress, and the first thing someone told him was to hit his goal before the deadline. And as he stood there eating breakfast getting ready to start a brawl in this bar, he actually remembered something. The entire reason this even started was because he wanted to save his brother and start the biggest wrestling family ever. But you really can't do that alone, so he called up an old friend and made the best plan to come back from this. You see, the fans labeled him as a heel, the bad guy, even though he's just like one of them with his own goals and mouths to feed. They casted him aside. What better way to dig deeper into that than to bring out a wrestler that's been banned for life because of unspeakable actions? Surrounded by the echoes of judgment, the mask of the villain put on him by society fused perfectly with his skin, and he was now a prisoner of his own reputation. So in his potentially last fight, he wouldn't have spent it with anyone else by his side. And boy did they put on a show. From the walkout to the ref count in a 3, the crowd was in complete shock. They've never seen anyone stick it to the man quite like this. They weren't just fighting their opponents, they were fighting the constraints society has put on them, a beacon of inspiration for all those who dare to challenge the norm. But was it enough to solidify his place in the wrestling world? Of course it was. The boss loved every single second of it and even gave him an extra grand for beating the challenge. Now he booked the brothers for a huge interview with Joe Rogan. Life is finally looking bright for the Jazz brothers. So I'll leave it here with Hugh in the background making a giant mess because some guy bumped into him. If you want my middleweight title... Wait, I could get a title shot? If you want to see Hugh's backstory, click this video right here, man. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, bro, at least. Come on now, man. I know it's been a minute, but I had to take care of some stuff in real life. But now I'm back. Also, thank you guys for 1K. Holy, it's been like 4 months and we already at 1K. Damn. So y'all are now OGs. I think that's how it works, right? Let me know if you want me to continue this storyline or just start a whole new character. I'll start a new character if y'all want. I know ever since I hit 1K, I've been inconsistent and it looks like I switched up on y'all, but I promise I've been cooking up some good ideas, man. It's been your boy Clouds. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hopefully that's not in like 5 years or something.